Hey guys, I've been talking to you a lot about tenting, living in tents where you hunt whitetails. And I've been doing this since 1940, sleeping in tents at deer camp. When my kids started coming to deer camp in the early 1970s, five of them, they had to learn. Sometimes they had to become really enduring at night in deer camp, because back then we didn't have wood stoves in our tent to keep warm. We had these catalytic heaters, and they were just terrible. They didn't do a good job of keeping a tent full of people warm at night, but it was warmer inside than outside. But over time, we got to the point where we could heat our tents. Today we have 5 deer camp tents, 5 of them. We got 2 12-foot by 20-foot tents. Over here is our furnace, our heating stove. It burns wood. You see a pile there. I've got a rock there. It makes it kind of nice to keep it a little bit neat in the tent. We got a pile of wood outside, just outside the door. But we always have wood in there, keeping dry. Notice I'm walking around in stocking feet here. We have on the floor, we have inside, outside carpeting. Doesn't cost much, and it lasts as long as the tent. I know that because we've done it before. And we have a heavy tarp underneath it, and to protect this floor, the floor is completely waterproof. Hi gang, up here in deer camp. A little different this year. This is my 73rd year of deer hunting now. Just as excited as I was when I started my first year in 1945. We're setting up a new camp this year. Our old wall tent's getting kind of worn out. We've used it for 33 years and it's getting a little ragged. It takes a lot of help to put up that old wall tent. So we got a new one this year. It's more lightweight and it's absolutely waterproof. Seems like a nice tent. And tomorrow morning we'll be out deer hunting, opening morning. So, but getting ready here. Last night John and I had our annual steak dinner here after dark, and which we do every year. We got a bunch of traditions in deer camp, and but this year's be kind of fun. So we even got nice new carpeting in our tent. It's 20 feet long, and it's kind of nice. You can walk around bare feet in a tent like that when it's 20 below zero, and be perfectly warm with that wood stove going in there. We got a propane cook stove, and the last couple days I've been using that cook stove to heat the tent. But it'd be good to get back to the wood. I love the sound of the burning wood, and the popping and snapping, and that's so great. Hey guys, even you guys in Norway, take a look at my new stovepipe setup here. We got this new tent, and the stovepipe goes through the roof, so we had to change everything. And I had bought 2 stovepipes 4 feet long, and one that comes off the stove, and the other one makes the corner up there on the top, that first elbow. And that's a lot better than having 2-foot pieces that want to sag all the time, We've got our smokestack, attached that pole with wires with old soup cans in between so that the stovepipe getting hot won't burn the pole. We've used that pole there for about 10 years for putting up our smokestacks. But we got those little pails hanging under those elbows, and the reason they're there is because you'll get drip. We're burning a lot of evergreen, black spruce and pine. They were standing dead trees, and sawed them down, sawed them to pieces, and split them all up. And but you get moisture out of them, and it's black, and you want dripping on your tent. And that's why we're so far away from the tent, 4 feet away from the hole in the roof. And I got those little pails hanging under the only joints where leakage might occur. And that'll keep that black stuff from getting on our nice tent. And so there you go. That's our heating setup for our tent here. It's been really cold here the last couple of nights. We've been just heating it with our propane cook stove in for the last couple of evenings. But now we're all set. Tomorrow morning is opening morning. Kind of exciting time. Yeah, it's going to be hardly any wind tomorrow. It's going to be from the east, which is perfect for where I'm going. There's a lot of guys around here groaning because they had special spots they wanted to go to, and the east wind is terrible for that. But that happens every year. Somebody's got a wrong wind, but it keeps changes. In a day or two, it'll be northwest or something, and then everybody else will be able to go, and I won't, to a favorite spot. So, there you go. But that's our new home away from home, our heaven on earth, our camp, deer camp. Now look at that. And it doesn't matter what happens. It can be snowing, it can be 27 below, we got carpeting in there. You can walk around bare feet in the coldest weather and be nice and warm. No problem at all. So, anyway, this is deer camp, the place where it's heaven on earth, at least for us hunters, huh? Be playing cribbage tonight. We're going to have a barbecued rib dinner this evening. Pretty tough, eh? So, well, might be my last chance here to say good luck to you guys. Hope you do well tomorrow morning. I hope we do too. We've seen some deer, so good luck, you guys. Those are our big ones, and they can sleep 8 people, and one of them is our kitchen and dining area, and it sleeps 4 people in that one. And then we have some smaller ones. We got a 12 by 12 with 5-foot sidewalls. But quite a teepee-like thing with a single pole in the middle. And 2 smaller ones, also teepee-like. We call them square teepees. As you can see here in a minute, but wonderful tents, and for lots of good reasons. I'll tell you all about it. Take a look at this one and why we like it so much. Hey guys, this is one of our favorite small tents that we use in deer camp each year. This one here is 12 by 12 feet, and it sheds snow like no tent I've ever used since 1940. Snow just slides right off. Heavy wet snow never bothers this tent. And it's got a lot of guy ropes all around it, and makes it really sturdy and winds. Yeah, wind doesn't bother the tent at all. I really like this kind of a tent. We have 2 of them. The other one is 10 foot by, 10 by 10. And that's what I'm going to be sleeping in this year, that 10 by 10. We'll be getting split up here so we don't have a lot of people sleeping in the same tent at night because of COVID. So one of our precautions. But it's a sweetheart of a tent, and easy to heat with one of those propane heaters. They're so popular nowadays, You hook up a 20-pound tank of propane to this thing, and if you don't have it on during the night, and we usually don't, and you only have it on when you're in camp, which is usually not too much time, 20-pound tank will be enough for a deer season. But at any rate, it's a sweetheart of a tent. It only weighs 28 pounds. The stakes and the poles, there's just one pole in the middle. It's 9 feet tall. So plenty of room to walk around inside the tent. And we have a little table in there. One end has got a grid on it for my 2-burner stove that burns stove gas, and the other side works as a kitchen counter, and then we got cots on both sides, and that's about all you need, except maybe a chair to sit in, and add something to that center pole to hang your clothes on at night to dry out if they get wet during the day. But sweetheart of a tent. We've been up here for 4 days, and it rained the first 3 days, and last night it poured, and we figure it must have been 3-4 inches of rain came down just for hours and hours during the night. Not a drop enters the tent. It just, this is really a good waterproof tent. A special fabric that resists water. And nice tent. Good strong, it's an enclosed floor and part of it. Nice tent. So if you're ever thinking about camping where you hunt deer, and say it's you and your son or a couple of guys, this would be a good choice of a tent for you to use if you ever decide to do it. I would strongly recommend this one. Tents with flat tops, they are crushed by heavy snow. We have had more tents crushed by heavy snow up here in the last 30 years, but not this kind. Boy, this kind isn't bothered by heavy snow. So anyway, I'd like to show you that, so there you are. Okay, now before you click, be sure to subscribe, guys. I really wish you would. It's for you in a way. You'll be told when my next YouTube hunting seminar is available. You'll be one of the first ones to see them. But more important is for me. It's important to my future as a YouTube seminar speaker. And also, click that thumbs up button if you enjoyed what you learned today, and I can't imagine you wouldn't, because you learned a few new things today. So, thanks guys for watching. I'll see you again soon. Be sure to visit my website. Here's the link. Here you'll find links to my blog posts, my Twitter account, my YouTube account, my Amazon store with links to my ebooks, my son's eBay store, a money saver if you're ordering from Canada or other countries, my website bookstore, and much more.